Today I'm presenting the wildest petition to the public to sign. Excuse me, can you sign my petition to ban ugly people from walking around the streets during the day to boost tourism?
Nobody's ugly.
Okay, some people are ugly. You're beautiful, you're not ugly, so you're not affected. You can walk anytime you want. So please help me sign this petition to make it a law. Can I hold this for you so that we go to the next petition? I go to the next person, ask them to... This is the simplest petition. Yeah, the first petition. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm rejecting.
No, please don't reject. Please accept the petition. Yes!
That is just one of the 5 weirdest and fake offensive petitions I'll be convincing the public to sign, which is wild because every next petition gets worse.
Excuse me, sir. Can you kindly sign my petition? We want to make it a law that if you don't post on social media for 5 consecutive days, you'll be arrested for causing distress to people and not contributing to the attention economy, and then you'll be detained for 48 hours and issue a public apology upon release. I think it will be one of the best laws. Do you think it's a good law?
Yes.
You think it's a good law?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. The third petition is National Visual Heritage Mandate, which makes it a law for the government to release a 4K cinematic music video for the national anthem. Excuse me, sir. Could you kindly sign my petition? Just a little bit. We have a petition to force the government to release a 4K video for the national anthem. Okay, no problem. Would you kindly sign my petition? We want to make it a law for the government to release a music video for the national anthem. Accepted, yeah? Thank you so much, brother. It has taken your effort, brother, to make this possible. The fourth petition is a special one. Can I ask you a question? Would you kindly sign my petition? We are trying to make it a law so that every married person walks with a tag on their head saying they're married, so that we don't have confusion in the streets where people are dating other people's people, or I'm lying to you that I'm not married, yet I'm married, but I'm not married. You understand? Okay. So you reject the petition?
That is wild. The first petition to be rejected, but maybe her friend has a different opinion.
Okay. Do your thing. Wait, you reject it?
Yes.
Just one word. Why?
I don't know, I just reject it.
I'm sure she knows why. Let's see if a man will end this here and now.
Can I ask you a question? I have a petition here. It's called Marital Transparency and Fidelity Act. We want to make it a law so that every married person walks with a tag on their head saying they're married, so that we don't have people dating other people's or people lying they're not married.
I reject it.
Well, that's not what I expected.
Okay. Wow. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Can you sign my petition to make it a law that every married person walks with a tag on their head saying that, wait. You can accept or reject. So they walk with a tag on their head so that we know this person is married, this is not married. Every married human being, man or female, so that we don't be lied to date other people's husbands or wives, or they don't lie to you.
What about ukiekwa tag then break up?
You'll have divorced. You are never single when you're divorced. So now we want to make it, you can either reject it or accept it. You reject. Wow! What? Okay, for you, why did you reject? Just tell me why.
Why are women saying they don't know why they're rejecting this petition?
Let's see what she does. You reject.
Yeah.
Please, just in one sentence, why did you reject? It could be an accident where you're dating a married man.
Tukiwa hapa hii dunia, hakuna mtu wa mtu.
Okay. Got it. Thank you so much.
Wow. At least she knows why she's against the petition. One thing I've realized, if this petition is to be signed, we need to change tactics. Let me look for a man with a woman who looks like they're together.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you. Would you kindly sign my petition? We are trying to make it a law for compulsory for all married people to wear tags that identify them as married people, so that we don't have confusion in the streets. Do you think it will be a good law?
That's a good law, by the way.
Yeah. Would you accept or reject it?
I can accept.
Finally, someone has signed the Marital Transparency and Fidelity Act. But I'll warn you, the fifth and final petition may be uncomfortable for some, but just understand, it's purely for entertainment.
Would you kindly sign my petition? We are trying to make it a law so that every man who is above 9 years of age, they are castrated, so that we avoid overpopulation with shrinking resources, which may lead to the end of the world.
I think that's impunity. How can you castrate? Maybe if
So-
it's a consent, someone to go to be castrated.
Eh,
But that's just an impunity.
you know,
Yes.
if we don't pause reproduction, we are going to have a global catastrophe where we have a lot of population, there are no resources. Everybody is going to die.
No castration.
That is what I thought. But you know me, I'm relentless. I'll keep going until someone approves this petition. Maybe a woman will understand that failing to sign this petition is signing the end of the world as we know it.
Excuse me, sister, would you kindly sign our petition? It's called Save the Planet Act of 2026. It's requiring biological decommissioning or castration of all human males above the age of 9 years so that we can pause reproduction to avoid overpopulation with shrinking resources, which can lead to a global extinction.
So watu wasizae.
Yeah, we want to pause a little bit. So you can either reject or accept it.
Reject.
I'm starting to think I might have gone overboard for this one. But trust me, I'll get it signed.
We are suggesting castration of males above the age of 9 years so that we can pause reproduction because resources are shrinking. We don't have enough resources to prevent global extinction or the death of the human race because of lack of resources. Because we don't want the world to end. Because if we don't do this, the future generation will not survive.
Do you think that can work?
Yeah, I think it can work. Because if we don't do that, by 2050, everybody will be dead. So we can either castrate people or we all be dead by 2050.
For me, I reject.
Yeah, this is never going to work.
Excuse me, sir. I have a petition. It's called Save the Planet Act of 2026. It suggests a mandatory castration of all human males above the age of 9 years. Listen to it. So that we pause reproduction because our resources in the world are shrinking to avoid a global extinction event where we all die by 2050 because resources are shrinking. So we can either castrate males above the age of 9 years or we all die by 2050. It's a choice that we have to make.
Why don't you do it partially?
Sorry?
Partially.
Partially how?
Not always male. That's some.
Which ones do you want to be left?
Some.
We're dealing with two situations. Whether the next generation dies or we castrate men above 9 years. Strongest choices require the strongest wills. So we have to make our decision. So here's the pen. You can make your decision. Either accept or reject. I will not try to influence you. And to remember, the fate of the universe is at stake. Yes! Thank you. Thank you so much.
At long last, someone has taken the tough decision to save the world from the extinction of the human race. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and watch more on this channel.